Ubuntu 21.10. This one is called Impish Indie or something like that. Let's see. This is from omgubuntu.com. You can get more information on 21.10. There are some beta features here to read about. I won't bore you with all of the details. You can take a look at this yourself. I will have a link below in the show notes. Scheduled to be released October 14th. Thunderbird is installed by default. I use this quite a bit because it works. Nautilus File Manager. The usual here. Rhythmbox. I've been using Rhythmbox since 2006 because it works. Why not? You could also take a look at VLC Audacious. There's so many good media players out there for Linux, by the way, so check it out. The Ubuntu dock to the left with the usual shortcuts as you see here. Let's get a right click on the desktop and let's go to desktop icon settings. I kind of like this. A nice little setting here, shortcut here to toggle either the size of the desktop icons, show folders, trash icon, and so on. Yeah, this is very nice for beginners to Ubuntu, or even if you're not a beginner, or not a beginner, or a beginner. Anyway, let's move along. Okay, right click again. Let's go to the change background, and not too much here, but it doesn't matter. Just add your own wallpapers and so on, pictures. Appearance. We can auto hide the dock or change the size of the shortcuts in the Ubuntu dock to the left, either minimal or big. I'll leave it standard the way it was. Let's go to minimize Rhythmbox. Moving along, 3 shortcuts on the desktop. Home and install Ubuntu 21.10. I will not be installing this. This has a very user-friendly installer. You can do a dual boot install if you want. I don't recommend that now. I would get a separate machine. ThinkPads are awesome. The calendar shortcut on the top in the middle along with the music player integration. Let's go to the settings again. Take a quick look here. Network, Bluetooth, background. Again, nothing unusual here. I do like the default theme and colors, by the way, very pleasing on the eyes. Search, applications. Again, if you played with Ubuntu before, there's really nothing here that's, earth-shattering or, anything that's brand new or special new. Privacy and privacy, haha. Thunderbolt, file history, sorry, I can't resist. History, trash, and screen lock, and so on. Online accounts, sharing, sound, let's see, power, display, and everything else. You know what? Let's go ahead and go down all the way to the. And by the way, printers should be easier to install with Ubuntu-based systems. By the way, I know some of you are still having problems. Should not be as bad. Okay. So this is how media should be handled. Music player, leave it to Rhythmbox, leave it there. Let's go ahead and scroll down to, I want to see which GNOME version is installed. Go down to About, and let's see. All right, GNOME version is 40.4, which I believe is the latest one, isn't it? I think it is. Very good. All right, moving along. At the bottom left, you can click Show Applications. Once again, the Firefox, we have the Snap package by default. I don't have a problem installing snaps. I really don't have a preference whether it's snaps or not snaps or Flatpaks. I just install what works. Non-snaps for me usually work. If it doesn't work, I'll go to the snap package. Activities, as you see here. It looks like the workspaces now have gone horizontal versus vertical. I think I prefer vertical. Maybe. Let's type in the search. Let's go to monitor and let's see what we have here for the system monitor. 2.6 gigs usage with the recorder for Ubuntu. Yeah, that sounds about right. Nothing unusual here. CPU usage, nothing unusual there. Again, the recorder running simple screen recorder RAM usage is about right. So as far as software goes, there's nothing really special or extra that's installed, just enough to get you started. You can move the shortcut icons to any position that you want, or you can box them all or cluster them all in one box, kind of like what you can do on an Android phone, by the way. So an option there, calculator, and this is actually running pretty good off the, excuse me, off a live USB, by the way. This is not installed or in a or not in a VM, so it's running quite smooth. Open up the terminal. Let's type in uname --r and Linux kernel 5.13. 13. Very good. Okay, well, look, this is Ubuntu. No surprises. It's actually kind of boring, which in a way that's good. Boring is in stable. It just works. No surprises. So if you're looking for something new and never tried Ubuntu, or maybe you have been stuck on Windows and want to try something different, why not try Ubuntu? I first did back in '06. Now, where's my dictionary to look up impish injury? Ah, here it is.